clap if you still haven't found a pair of Rothy's at Goodwill yet and you've been a reseller for almost 4 years. Okay, so since I can't find Rothy's at the Goodwill, I'm forced to like buy them online. I paid $15 for these. They are in box. They are navy, and these are the city sneakers from Rothy's. These are like little navy sneakers, new in box, never worn. They were on Garage Sale, which is kind of like Facebook Marketplace thing. Somebody had them listed for $15. I was like, okay, like, how could you say no to that? So I know they don't sell for what they used to. I still haven't found them at Goodwill, so I'm a little bit salty. But I see Rothy's every day. They're at the Buy Sell Trade store all the time. There's like 4 pairs right now, and they're like priced at $40. So they have them marked lower than they used to. But I'm not gonna pay $40 for Rothy's, but or like just like the more basic ones. But these new in box, $15, a cute little style. I decided I was gonna get those. So yeah, this I think other than this, I have a few Buy Sell Trade store finds, or only specifically Plato's Closet, and one like sort of out of town, but otherwise, yeah, I really like left them in a bag. I have like a fake alias name because you could see $15. So I'm not gonna tell you what my alias name on Garage Sale is because that would give the fun away. But yeah, so I'll probably list these close to $100, which obviously for $15 is not bad at all. Because they're literally new in box for $15. Like, had they been pre-owned for $15, I don't know if I would have got them, but like in box for $15, like, okay, whatever. All right, these are Goodwill find, similar to like the Rothy's type thing. These are birdies. These are the Velvet Starlet loafer. I don't know. These are my second time finding birdies. So, and they were $6.80. So, yeah, I'm not gonna leave them behind. People are like, I don't know. It makes me like mad on the people on Instagram that find Rothy's and birdies every day. They're like, they don't say what they used to, but since they're like, I guess I'll pick them up. And I'm like, okay, cool, good for you. And then some people are like, oh, I'm passing on these birdies or Rothy's, and I'm like, okay, good for you. You don't need to announce it to the world, but I'm still picking them up because I don't find stuff like that often. I don't find the trendy brands that often. So I'm kind of surprised I found birdies twice, but never Rothy's. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain because I'm lucky to even find them once, except for freaking Rothy's, except for kids. Well, I found kids Rothy's one time, but that is it. Okay. Speaking of shoes, this is my first time finding this brand and picking it up. The brand is M. Jemmy, and I can't remember. These are just a pointed toe loafer, and they have like an interesting heel design on the back. They're very nice leather, made in Italy. Yeah, so they're size 39, good size. And yeah, they're pretty good condition, just like some light signs of wear. So I got those. I think they're also $6.80, but I peeled the sticker off of these because leather sole. I wanted to make sure like I could get it off because sometimes the sticker and leather sole sticks and I hate peeling it off. So, all right. Okay, finishing up that Goodwill trip. This is my first time finding this brand, kind of. This is the brand Grayson, which is a Frank and Eileen offshoot. I have found Frank and Eileen, like a button-up like top before. It sold for $120. I found the pants those sold for $140. So Frank and Eileen, I'm a big fan of. However, this is again a bit of a diffusion line. I think it's discontinued. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a size 3, which is a large, I believe, or maybe a medium. I don't know, but yeah. I still should get $50 for this, which is not bad. So I was happy to see that there. All right, this is a Bolo brand. I just sold my last item from this brand for $100. So the brand just says Black Label, I believe. Like up here, it says Black Label, but I had knew what it was. This is like this is like a Lag and Lucky, like oversized, like, yeah. So the brand is Runholz, Rundolz. Yeah, which is a very good brand. This is like, so unfortunately, okay, the first time I found Runholz, I found like a whole bunch of like Lag and Lucky, like interesting type brands like that. Like same thing, they Desigual, Custo, I think Barcelona, things like that. And they had another one of these Black Label items, and it was like a white like dress, like tunic, like, you know, the whole like Lag and Look style thing. And I only was able to, so I searched up the run holds thing. I was like, okay, the comps on the run holds are exceptional. I'm gonna get that. But I typed in like Black Label, like lag and lucky thing. I could not pop it up. So when I went home, I searched into like the run holds brand. I just searched. I was like, well, maybe it's like something like that. I typed in Black Label, and like there's so many run holds listings that came up that just said Black Label. So there are a lot of run holds labels. Some of them don't even say run. It's like literally like a black strip. It's like so like odd. I think who found that? Kristen from Aurora Squirrel found a run holds like black like strip thing. It was so bizarre. So this is a good brand. It's called Black Label, which means run holds, and it has like a whole bunch of writing like that. So it says black and then label. So I tried Google Lensing it last time. Anyways, so I went back to see if it was still there, and it wasn't. But I did see, now I've seen it again. So I picked this one up for sure this time. Yeah, it's very oversized. Yeah, even on, it's one size. But even on like the care tag, it doesn't say run holds or anything. So, yeah, but so that was just basic knowledge. And even if you came across this and didn't know what run holds was, like, it feels good quality, and obviously it has that like style. So I guess I was happy to find that. I can probably list that like $85 to $75. All right, and these are for me. These are, so I got these on a new rack, and I was actually pretty excited. So they're outdoor voices, which I like do not pick up unless it's like an athletic dress or maybe outerwear piece. But these are like stretchy like joggers, and I already have these in black that I use for pajama pants, and they're actually nice because they don't have like a jogger bottom, because the joggers like will like by the end of like when I wake up they're like it's like all bunched up. So these like don't bunch up, and they're like soft, and like so I use those for pajamas. So that was why I bought them. All right, at this Goodwill I only found 2 things, but they're actually, I'm pretty happy with. This particular Goodwill has been so dry lately. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like they're barely bringing anything new out, and yeah. But anyways, so I found, the first thing I found, this is like a 10 out of 10 piece for me. I was so excited. This is like a velvety like blouse, like so good. Okay, and it's from one of my favorite brands to sell right now, which is Faherty. So size large, amazing size. Faherty, amazing brand. Style, just amazing style. Obviously it's a little out of season, so it might take a few months to sell, but it might sell closer to like August, September, October, but that's all right. I'm obviously never gonna like leave a piece like this behind for $5.44. So I was so excited. It's like a silk blend. Like, this is like Johnny Was, like velvet vibes, 19% silk blend. Yeah, top quality, size large. Again, this is like a 10 out of 10 piece for me. I was so excited. I could not, yeah, that was like, yay. Oh. Okay, and I have found this brand at Plato's Closet before, so it was my first time finding it in the wild. I was pretty surprised when I saw it. I was like, oh, like, I was like, okay. So it's like this bandana printed jacket, jean jacket, and then it has like that, and obviously branding on the buttons. So the first time I found this brand, I didn't know how to pronounce it, but one of a viewer named, I think Jason, he like finds like the most all like amazing, like, his brand knowledge is probably in the top like 0.0001% of all resellers. Like, when I did my Bolo brands wish list video, he's like, oh, these are 10 brands on my Bolo list, and I knew 2 of them. I had only heard of 2 of them, and I was like, I don't know how he knew these brands, but like, good for him. I think he lives in like LA, but yeah. Anyways, he told me this brand is Meow. It's literally like Meow, like a cat, which is kind of fitting for me because obviously I have cats. It's a size medium, and it's like that. So I should get $100 for that. The last blouse I had, it sold for, so I was new with tags. I listed it for $85, and it sold for $7 on eBay, and it got returned because it didn't match the color pants she was hoping for. That sold in a day, and then I listed it on Poshmark, and then it sold the same day I listed on Poshmark for $70. So maybe I could have got more, but it sold twice very, very fast. So designed in Los Angeles, made in India, and also has like the branding at the care tag, which is a sign of quality. So okay, then that Goodwill had a $3 sale on all clothing, which is like something new. So a couple years ago, they had a $1.50 clothing sale. So all clothing was $1.50 at Goodwill for one day. It was like the last Tuesday of the month. Then they took it away, and then they raised the price to $2. And they took it away for like about a year and a half. And now they're like bringing it back. because the prices are so crazy and like people have been complaining. So now they have it. So it's the last Thursday of the month, and all clothing is $3 no matter what the price is. So it's not advertised at all. My neighbor happened to go in and they told her that, and then she texted me and I couldn't go that day, so I just texted my mom and she found a few things for me to sell. So the first thing she got are these Athleta size medium, and these are the Venice pants, but they're in like this this brown color. So I pass on 90% of Athleta, but the only thing that does well for me is some of the outer pieces, or specifically like pants that are not leggings do well for me. So, and these are a newer style. That does not always matter. Just because it's a new style from Athleta does not mean they'll do well, but they're the Venice pants. So I'm probably listing these at $45 to $50, but for $3 it's a good price. And then next is this Lululemon sports bra, which they have been marking up. Lululemon, like this was $8.11, but obviously it was $3. And this is like the Energy, I think it's the long line Energy bra, which I'll probably list at like $32. And then she got these Lululemon tracker shorts. I think these are older style, the tracker short, but Lululemon shorts do pretty well for me, and these are size 6, I believe. Okay, and then she got then I went back to that Goodwill just to see, like, I don't know why I went back. I think I just like was driving by one day and I was like, let me just stop in. I found 2 things. I got this Mercy size medium like short sleeve sweater. This was a half off color at $5.44. I would not have paid that, but like it was half off, so it was a short sleeve sweater, good for the season. I needed more, like I have like no like short sleeve tops like in my inventory. I have like a few like Lululemon tank tops because they like sit around, but like short sleeve tops or like tank top, I literally have one available short sleeve top in a size large and above. One. So no, and I have no short sleeve. I have 2 tank tops. One's from like Planet by Lauren G, and there's a Lululemon tank top. So I needed some more size large, like, and up, like short sleeve tops and stuff. So this is Olivia James, a label, which I'd never heard of, but this style just made me want to like look it up. And yeah, it's like this, almost like the cotton almost feels like a bed sheet, or like I don't know if it's poplin's the right word, but they're like, it sounds like this. I don't know, that's probably not gonna be good enough for you guys. It like feels like crispy. I don't know how to describe it. It says large. This is like such like a preppy like style. I love the blue colors. I like the little tassels like that. Yeah. Made in India. It's like that made in India cotton. You know, like that probably isn't helpful either, but like that's right. Okay. So comps in the spring were mixed, but this is a size large. I love the style of it, so I decided to get that. Yeah. Okay. Then my neighbor found these at Goodwill, and she had them listed, and I looked at her Poshmark Closet, and I'm like, okay, I need those. So I traded her for something else that I will pop in a video up here shortly, but their size, men's Lululemon, size 29. These are the ABC pants in khaki, and for whatever reason, I don't have the ABC pants in khaki, which is so surprising because I have lots of Lululemon. And these are just like a classic, like, everyday style. So I usually wear 28, but these are 29, which they're slightly big for me, but like a belt is not gonna hurt. I mean, I'm gonna wear a belt with them, so it's like fine. So I traded her for something else, but there's the logo as well. So I was so excited she found those because I took them off of her hands, and I traded her, but you know how it is. Okay. Then at Plato's Closet, my sister had a reward. She hadn't been to Plato's Closet in a while, I guess, and so they sent her a reward. So the Bicep Trade stores in my area will text you like a reward every so often if you haven't been in for a bit. So to try to get you to like go to the store. So they gave her like a free reward of $10 off a $30 purchase or like more, but it had to be exactly $30. And I just took in a bin. I was like, okay, let me see if I can see anything. So I take it a bin, and then they gave me like $50-something. I was like, okay, cool. And then I was looking around and I saw these like I don't know what the color is. Hazelnut. Joggers. They're new tags from Viore, which this is like my favorite brand to sell right now, like period. Size medium, and they're a jogger. These are still on the website for $108. So unfortunately now Viore is in their system. So these were $30, which is a excellent personal deal, but I wouldn't have paid that. But again, I had that $10 off coupon, so I paid $20, and then I have my in-store like trading credit. So they don't do trading credit at Plato. They don't have like accounts at Plato's Closet where you can get like credit, but like I traded in stuff, so I got like $50. I got 30 from Plato's Closet, and then I got these as well. So these were basically like free. And my sister got the points in her account, so it was a win-win because I got a cheaper price and she got the points in her account. And then yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna say these as a birthday present for one of my friends or if I'm just gonna list them. But I'm gonna, if I find something better, I'm gonna say this or I'm gonna just list some. But if I don't end up finding something, I'll probably just give those as a gift. So $20 for 100 $8 pants is a great deal for a gift. All right, then I went to a Plato's Closet in Bloomington, Illinois, because I was there for like a track meet. And yeah, I like this Plato's Closet. So what did I get here? I'm trying to, oh yeah, the other stuff I have, yeah, okay. So the other stuff I'll pop in a video after these, but these are OnCloud sneakers. So I want the style so bad, and they were $25, which is like such a good deal. They had like they had this like Soulmate like behind the counter, which was interesting. They're in pretty good condition. They have some creasing, and they're men's size 10. I'm like a men's size 8.5, 9. I think closer to a 9 in OnCloud, but I'd probably order a 9. But these are like sold out sometimes, and I'm probably gonna list these at $100, which obviously I could spend $25 and find something better that would sell for over $100. But if it's a style like I like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. So I just got these because I want this in my size, and I'm really sad they weren't, but I know I'll be able to make a profit on these, and these were sell fast. Also, this is gonna be an increasingly more popular style because I just watched the Challengers like tennis movie with like Zendaya in it, and one of the guys, I can't remember which one it was, but he was wearing these as well. So these are like a popular brand. And one of my friends who plays tennis also wears this style, but like Roger Federer or whatever his name is, also, like this is his style that he created with OnCloud. So, I got those. And then the next thing I'll pop in here. All right, we're from my neighbor's house because these are Viore men's little shorts. These were $8, which is a good deal. They didn't know the brand there. So they're size medium, but I think her husband is going to keep these, and I traded her for the pants, as said. And then these he's not keeping, so I will list these. These are just men's Lululemon t-shirts. This one was $6. Somehow they missed these. I'm not exactly sure how, but I mean, they missed them, so I was like, okay, cool. And then this one is also a long sleeve men's Lululemon t-shirt, and this one's like they're both the Metal Vent Tech style, but this one was $7, so I thought that was worth it. So unusual filming spot, but yeah. So yeah, Viore for $8, and then I'm really surprised they missed those Lululemon shirts for like 6 and 7. So I got those. My neighbor, she's making her husband try them on, and then whatever he wants, we're just gonna exchange for those Lululemon pants, which I thought was a fair deal for me. So okay, then I went to the Plato's Closet Bloomington next door, and I had no idea, but they're doing a 90% off sale. I'm not sure how long it had been going on for, but I found two things. Obviously, a lot of it was picked over because I didn't go there right away, but that's okay. I found this ALC tank top in a size extra small. It says it's from 2014, which is, maybe I should have left this, but like I don't find ALC like hardly ever, so I got it. It's 100% silk. It was $1.90, so I grabbed that. And then this brand I don't always pick up, but this is like the newer label from this brand. It's Misook, and this is like a good for the season. Again, I'm trying to get like more like springy summer items, not like, because I do shop off season, but I usually just like skip this section at Goodwill because, you know, these items aren't going to sell. Usually like a tank top or something isn't going to sell for as much as like a, you know, like a sweater is, but it's Misook size medium. It's like this striped, almost kind of seersuckery, but not really, tank top. It was $1.60, so I grabbed that as well. So those are the two things I got there. Again, it was pretty picked over, but yeah, okay. And my last thing is I went to like then I went back to the Goodwill. Oh gosh. So you guys remember in the last couple of videos I haven't been wearing a hat, and it's because I got like a haircut and stuff, and I really liked it, but it was uneven on one side, and like some of you might have seen that in my video or something, but like just like not commented or whatever, because like I guess like normal people wouldn't like comment on that or something. I don't know. But I was like, okay, I need to go get it fixed. So I went back to go get it fixed, and I'm like bald now. Like not like bald, but it's like atrocious. Like it's so short. My hair is like gone. I don't know what they did. It was not a trim. They did not fix it. Well, what happened was, so once I was like little bit longer, and the other side. So she was gonna do the one side to fix it, and then she was like, "Oh, I accidentally cut off too much. Sorry." And then they had to correct it, and then it was a whole like, I don't know what happened. My hair was gone right before like graduation and stuff, and it's like, I'm not gonna like, I'm like sad, but like I'm not gonna be like too upset because like yes, hair grows back, but like RIP my hair is just all I'm gonna say. Anyways, so I went to Goodwill because I was like sad. And then I like was even more sad when I left the Goodwill because I didn't find anything like that amazing. But I got one thing, and it was a Goodwill where I found like the meow thing, and like the Faraday. So like quantity wise, I've been not finding a lot. Like I mean, I'm very happy with the meow like denim jacket, and I'm very happy with the Faraday blouse. Like I'm very happy with that. Like do not get me wrong, but like yeah, but it's been rough there because I've gone there probably like 4 times in the past month, and I've left empty twice. I got the Meow and Faraday one time, and then I got these, but I almost left them, so I almost left empty-handed. And the only reason I got them was I was like thinking of getting them for my mom. So these are frame jeans, size 28. They were $7.88, and they are a pair of high-waisted, straight leg jeans with like that cute distressing detail. But she said go ahead and list them because she doesn't like the distressing high up, but she said she might wear them a few times. But I looked up comps on these, and they weren't selling. I would probably list them at $65 or $50. I just sold a pair of frame jeans the other day for $50, but they were the Le Garçon style, which is like a boyfriend style, and they were size 30. So, but I got those at Close My 29% off sale, so I only paid like $2.50 for those, but I paid $7 for those. It's okay. It is what it is, but so I was like even more upset. And then I went to a mama pop. Then I was just like not in a good mood, so I went to a mama pop store, and actually did pretty well there. I was shocked. I usually don't do that well there. This is where I donate to because like they actually give money back to the community on like Goodwill and stuff. So I do not donate to Goodwill or like any like organization like that. And I really encourage people to donate to like their local like mom and pop stores, especially if they're giving back to like the community and stuff, because I feel like actual like yeah, I should like they have really good deals there, and like I know more my money's actually going back to the community because well, they take money, so after something sells in their store, they take the money and pay for like their rent, like utilities and stuff first, and then all their workers it's all volunteer based. Like their workers are all volunteer based. The store is like everything in the store is like looked over. It's so nice. And then after that, they pick one charity a week that they donate to, and then they like all the money that is like for that week that is like they profit off of it goes directly to that charity of the week, which I think is really good. So I really enjoy shopping here. Unfortunately, because it is a small store, the selection is a lot smaller, and I don't always find stuff. I got pretty lucky today. So, the first thing I found when I went to the store, I looked at the jeans and pants and shoes, nothing. But I was like, okay, that's okay. But I got this Patagonia jacket, size large, and this is a windbreaker. So Patagonia outerwear is typically a yes for me. Patagonia like t-shirts and stuff like that, pretty much no. Pretty much the only thing I pick up from Patagonia is I have had really good luck with their shoes. They do not make shoes anymore, but like their older shoes still sell very well for me. They're in Patagonia outerwear, and then pretty much everything else is a no these days, unfortunately. But Patagonia is still one of my favorite brands to wear. However, it is not one of my favorite brands to sell anymore, but it used to be. Okay. And I was like, okay, jackets are $4 at the store, but they have a bag sale for $10. So in the jacket section, I also found this American Giant size small, just like more of a coat style. So I asked, I wasn't sure because they don't allow coats in the bag sales. I'm not really sure what the rules are, but they have specialty items which are basically new with tags and are marked at $3 because all the clothing is $2, and then the specialty items are $3, and there is rarely anything above that price. So they like will mark up stuff to like $3 sometimes, but very rarely. And so I asked the lady, and she said this could go in the bag sale, but not that. And I was like, okay, that's not a big deal, like whatever. But I was like, okay, let me see if there's anything else to like justify doing a bag sale. So then I found this Lafayette 148 size 4 dress, and I was like, oh, okay, like that's not like obviously we're not probably pick this up at Goodwill. But then I was like, oh, it is literally new with tags, okay, and it retails for $398. and it was marked at $2. And I asked if I could go in the back sale, and she said yes. So I was like, okay, you know what? I think dresses are $3. No, I'm sorry. I meant like tops are $4. Okay, so jackets are $4, dresses are $3, and pants, tops, and things like that are athletic wear, swimwear are $2, I believe. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't really come here that often. So I think this was $3. The jacket was $4, so that was $7. And I was like, you know what? We're just gonna make it a bag sale, okay? So then I found this J. Crew size 0 blouse, but it's for Liberty Fabrics, which can sometimes mean it can do better, but I don't know. I didn't look this up. Worst case scenario, I feel like the bicycle trade store will take this. It's just like a little florally blouse, so I grabbed that. We'll look that up. And then I got this for the bicycle trade store. This is an Ariat size extra large women's like top, and it has like a big keyhole in the back. So that's for the bicycle trade store. Then I got 4 of these. Again, I was pretty excited because they're all like a very springy color. I'm gonna lot them up. I've never tried to sell this brand before, but they are just fresh produce, size 3X. Tank tops. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they just have like some like minor wash wear, but nothing too bad. I'm probably gonna list these at maybe $25 to $35 for all 4 of them, and then I paid $14. I'll just say $15 at this store because $14 plus tax, so probably around $15. And then I'm hoping all of these tank tops cover that price, and I have some more like springy, like what I was complaining about my first problem in that store. So I was like, okay, like cool for $10, that's awesome. And then I paid $4 for this since it was considered whatever, like a whatever. So I didn't find anything in the shoe section, but throughout the store they have like mannequins in front of like that, and they'll put a pair of shoes down there sometimes or whatever. So I was about to go to checkout, and then I saw these like little shoes, and I was like, those are so cute, like what are those? And I see Free People, and I'm like, oh, like yay. So they allowed 2 pairs of shoes in their bag sale. I didn't find any other shoes that would be worth it, and obviously shoes take up a lot of room, so shoes are $2. I'm not really sure. I don't know. The best thing I found at this store that was a pair of shoes was a pair of Fry like little wedges, and they were sold for $35. But my neighbor found a pair of G4 like golf shoes, and those sold for like $100 for her. But that was like a few years ago, so I was so excited for these. Free People clothing does not do that well for me, but the Free People shoes actually are like, I love to sell Free People shoes in most styles, especially like a style like this. So these probably came from, they came from TJ Maxx, so I need to get that sticker off. They're a size 40, but they have them marked as an 8.5. That does not mean $8.50 because they write what size shoe it is. They're a size 40, which is a like 9.5, 10. Anyways, so I had them, and a lady's like, oh, those aren't like, oh, are you gonna, like, why are you getting those? And I was like, I'm getting them I'm gonna see if my sister wants them. She goes, oh, what size are they? And I was like, well, it says 8.5 on here. And she goes, oh no, I'm a 9.5. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I just need to see if my sister wants them. So these were technically her size, but like, I'm sorry, but I wanted them to sell because, like, no. I would have paid full price for those at Goodwill. I was so excited. I would have paid full price for those. So that was a win. So I got, okay. So I'm hoping to sell these Free People shoes for like $50. This Patagonia jacket, maybe we'll just say $35. And the tank tops will just say $25. And then the Lafayette 148 dress, I'll probably list at, I don't know. This brand is so expensive, it does not always sell that well. Had it been pre-owned, I'm not sure. I probably would have sort of got it, but I probably would have taken it to the bicycle trade store. But I don't know how much I'll list this for. But a consignment store in my area, there's a consignment store in my area that would probably mark this. What is it retail for? $388. I'd say they would price it at $250, which is like wild, but I'm not even kidding. Like their pricing is bonkers. It really is. But good thing my thrift stores are not too terrible. So yeah, let me know your favorite thing. I was pretty excited with that last step, and it like made my day a little bit less worse because of my hair. Anyways, yeah, I think my favorite thing is these OnCloud sneakers. I have found OnCloud before at Goodwill, and I see it everywhere. So many people I know have a pair, but I think it's one of those things that Goodwill, like when it you have to like be there when the cards come out to be able to find them, because I have only found them I think like 3 times. So and the last time I found them was like a year ago, and I ended up keeping them. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your favorite piece, and I will see you guys in the next video.